Good Friday evening to you. I'm Natalie Martinez, and it is a mission that has captured the world's attention from start to finish. Tonight, the three-man, one-woman crew aboard the Artemis II has successfully splashed down in the Pacific after making history up in space. We watched it happen with the Adler Planetarium astrophysicist Dr. Michael Zevin, who had a lot to say about what happened here and what great things are still ahead.
And we have crossed the threshold now, entering the Earth's atmosphere.
Houston, Integrity, we have you loud and clear.
We see three good-looking parachutes.
This is a perfect descent for Integrity. Its crew sounding hale and hearty on board. Splashdown confirmed. Integrity's astronauts back on Earth. And the initial, you can hear it.
What were you most worried about?
I think the human in me always worries about the communication loss. This is expected. NASA expects it because of the plasma that builds up around the capsule, but not having that direct line of communication to the astronauts as they're pummeling through Earth's atmosphere and the heat shield is reaching temperatures over 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit, that's just scary. The astronauts for this mission and the team at NASA decided to do a different re-entry that limited kind of the temperatures that heat shield would be feeling as it's going through the atmosphere, and that seemed to work perfectly so far. The re-entry, you're dealing with these immense temperatures from the friction of Earth's atmosphere. I mean, they're traveling about 24,000 miles per hour as they enter Earth's atmosphere.
And so you're talking like 5,000 degrees, right? Do I understand correctly? It's half of the sun's
Yeah, the
temperature?
sun is just about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit on its surface, so the temperatures at the heat shield reach over half of what the sun's surface temperature is. Me, as an astrophysicist, this mission did a lot of great exploration of the far side of the moon and was able to actually witness things happening on the far side of the moon when it was completely dark, when it was eclipsing the sun. So they were able to see things like a number of micrometeoroid impacts and solar corona. So there's lots of amazing science that this can do. The subsequent missions, and especially the ones that land on the moon, are going to do even more amazing science and really give humans a permanent foothold on the moon.
Amazing. What next for these crew members?
First step is that they get checked out by a medical team just to make sure that everything's okay. Then they're going to fly back to the coast. So they're going to be taken from helicopters and fly back to the coast. And hopefully at that point they'll be happy and waving and we'll get to see all their great faces again.
That's so amazing. Anything else that you want to add?
This is the first crewed mission of this Artemis mission series, but Artemis IV in a couple years is the one that's planned to land on the surface of the moon. Once again, this is the first time that we've done this since 1972, so over 50 years.
Everybody really excited about it at the Adler. Certainly, Dr. Zevin, and NASA is celebrating tonight. They're updating the world as we speak on a successful mission.
After 250,000 miles to the moon, and their team hit it. That is not luck. That is 1,000 people doing their jobs. You all heard the crew's words during the mission. They were incredibly inspirational. They carried the torch from Apollo through station and around the far side of the moon.
Inspirational indeed. Tonight, NASA is reiterating its vow to go back to the moon, saying it is the next step in our journey to Mars.